almost Halloween, and usually when you think scary things, something that pops in your mind is old pictures from the 1800s. Well, this is the opposite of scary because it was a photo that someone found in a junk store in, I want to say Fresno, and it ended up being a $5 million photo of Billy the Kid and his pals playing croquet, which sounds like a Mad Lib, really. The people that are verifying it noticed some similarities to a $2.3 million photo, the only other known photo of Billy the Kid, and they compare the two. You can see they have a similar stance. That might be the same hat, and what I got was his ears. He has one weird, Colbert ear, and then another one that's down on the side. But this is someone just went and bought this for a few bucks, and it turned into $5 million. Oh my goodness. So we all saw the photo.
Yeah.
What do we think of the photo looking at it?
Well, the people are tiny in the photo for one thing.
What is this?
A center for ants?
And then they had the close-up where they zoomed in on who they think is Billy the Kid, which, looking at the other picture that they have, the same facial structure, I can see kind of the same body, but it's like, how do you really know?
Yeah.
And now this picture is worth so much money.
Yeah, and the fact that we're only comparing it to one other photo of the person that we're like, sure is. Maybe it's just the same person as that other weird-looking dude.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, the way that they're matching it up is that they can confirm that some of his gang or whatever are also in the picture, which is still, because they are so small, so how can we really be sure? But I was reading the story and it reminded me of, do you remember that Miss Swan character from Mad TV?
He looked like a man.
Pretty much it looks like a guy.
Right.
And it looks like it could be a lot of guys around that time because the fashion was pretty similar. They're like, well, he has the same hat. I'm like, I bet a lot of people had hats like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You mean a bowler hat?
You mean hats?
You mean one of the two kinds of hats?
If Billy the Kid was the first guy to wear snapbacks in 1883, and then there was a guy with a snapback, they'd be like, that's Billy the Kid. It's got to be him.
Right.
But he's wearing
a third arm, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he had three arms.
The identifying markers, there are some there, but he could also just be like Uncle George Baldridge, my old uncle.
Your uncle.
He could be my uncle.
It's Uncle George. He also had a weird head.
I'm just trying to get paid. Just trying to get that money. It could be my uncle.
Why is it so valuable? Why would someone pay $5 million?
Well, because it's the second only visible picture of him ever taken, supposedly.
And he's a famous outlaw for reasons.
Yeah.
He killed 21 people, they say.
8 people.
This is 8?
They can only prove 8.
Yeah.
He said 21.
21, one for every year of his life.
That's what he
I'm guessing he had a couple multi-kill years later. Not like I'm one, all right. Would you ever pay, would you have any collectibles? Anybody have collections?
No.
I have a mad basketball card collection. And
Really?
it's worth nothing.
Have you ever bought, what's your most prized card?
They're like Beanie Babies. I thought that they'd be worth a lot, but they're not really worth anything. I have a Dennis Rodman rookie card. Watch out. So I have that. I'm a huge Spurs fan, so I have a lot of David Robinson cards. This isn't really exciting.
That's a really great story. Would you ever pay a lot of money for anything? What was the thing something that if it came across and it was $10,000 and you knew it was just a collectible for $10,000?
I almost bought an original Gone with the Wind poster.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was a lot of money. But I was like, do we really want to spend that much money on a poster?
Yeah, I feel like I just
It was really old and really cool looking poster, and it was vintage, and it was my favorite movie. That's why I became an actress, was that movie. So I was like, oh, maybe it's worth it,
Yeah.
That's great. I like that. Yeah.
But I thought about it, and I was too late. I went back the next day, and someone got it.
I don't think I would ever do that just because I'm afraid I would ruin it. I just don't think I'd be, I can't keep things. I lose them. Or I'll drop them in water or something.
Yeah, I can't own
a Gone with the Wind poster.
Yeah,
drop it in water.
It's just too tempting with the title Gone with the Wind. I would just totally ruin the thing.
Just stand out on a hill, be like, take it. It's Gone with the Wind.
What do you guys think about this Billy the Kid photo? Give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you have any collections? What's an awesome collection? I want to find out who has the best collection out there. Give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time on this show, Pop Trigger.